What just happened? Everything has... started over. What are you, anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it? Your instrument. The mask salesman said that if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget, or what? Well, hello everyone, we are just about to continue with Majora's Mask, and like Tattle said, let's head into the clock tower. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh, you got it! You got it! Then listen to me. Please play this song that I am about to perform, and remember it well. So, a lot of people like to point out some discrepancies with the scene. 1. Organ from nowhere. 2. He uses the entire organ for 3 notes. But the 2 that bother me the most, there are 6 pedals on the organ. Or, actually, I guess it's not an organ because those are strings back there, not pipes. And most of all, his head is almost completely backwards. And his posture is perfect. Bye-bye. And we're introduced to the Song of Healing. The staple song of this game. This is a melody that heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I am sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. Ah yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform into the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. And we receive our first mask of the game, Majora's Mask. You have the Deku mask to keep as a memento. Press start and set it to the C buttons on the select item screen. I also love how you can see through it and just get a little peek at the mask salesman. Wear the mask with C to inhabit the body of a Deku. Press C again to return to normal. Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. So, please, give me that which you promised me. Don't tell me. My mask. You did get it back, didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me, it is called Majora's Mask. It is an accursed item from legend that is said to have been used in an ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to the legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the Ancient Ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now, that tribe from the legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. but I feel it. I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now that Imp has it. I am begging you, you must get that mask back, quickly, or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really? You'll do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine, surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe. Thanks, mask salesman. So now, in our inventory, we have the Deku mask. And, let's see. Also, when we were Deku, we were told to... that mask. The Skull Kid uses the power of that mask to do terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we've got to do something about it. Swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon, that Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through the gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. And that's where we should be heading next. But the Great Fairy did tell us that if we were ever to... oh, wait. Don't want to forget this. We were told by the Scarecrow if we played that mysterious song backwards, we could slow the flow of time. Wait, no, wrong one. Slow the current flow of time? Certainly. Now we have about 3 times as much time to get everything done. This child, who was in quite a hurry a couple seconds ago, is now taking their time. It really basically... I don't know the exact math numbers, but it slows it by about 1/3. But the fairy did say, if we are ever to regain our human form, we should go see her again. And, well, to see her again, we have to put her back together. So, that's what we'll be doing right now. Heading back to North Clocktown, and fixing the Great Fairy again, because apparently she has something for Human Link. And, spoilers, it's terrifying. And, oh, also, the owl statues. I'm pretty sure I talked about these before, but really, all you're supposed to do is whack him with your sword. And that's all there is to it. Now that becomes a quick save point, you can save there, but you'll save and quit the game, and when you load again, the save will be deleted. So that's one of their functions, and the other of their functions we'll be getting into later in this cycle of days. But as for now, let's just return the Great Fairy to her true terrifying form. Never gets any less terrifying. Oh, Tattle, and you, kind young one. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. For now, this is all I can offer you. Allow me to ease your weariness as a token of my gratitude. And she refills that tiny sliver of magic we're missing. Thanks. You're helpful. Oh, kind young one. Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they will add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good so that the stray fairies will not fear you. When I think of trying to make people less afraid, this is the last thing I think of. You'll know you're close to a fairy who's lost in the temple if the mask hair begins to shimmer. Yeah, something a lot of people seem to forget is you can wear the mask even when you don't see a stray fairy to check if there's a stray fairy in that room. So, if you don't know where the stray fairies are, that makes it pretty easy. And also, now that we're human, we can grab that piece of heart up there that was taunting us. And all this money in the bushes just reminded me. We should go check with Jazz Hands, because spoilers, she's magical, and somehow retains all of our money despite time travel. But simplest jump in the game, I'm gonna find a way to mess it up. Nope. And with that, we got our 4th piece of heart, and we now have a new heart container. How exciting. Backflip out of a tree. And Jazz Hands is in West Clocktown. Well, I have no clue why I call it. Well, I do have a clue why I call her that. Is because she wags her hand, wiggles her hands around, like, you know, the term Jazz Hands. And as such, that's the name I gave her. So let's go pick up a decent amount of rupees, just so we have some in our pocket. Excuse me, but let me take a look at you. Forgot her accent completely. Ah, yes, Link. If I remember, you're the little guy who deposited 235 rupees. So, let's make it so there's an even 200 in the bank. Yep. Use it wisely. Alright, now we have 200 rupees in the bank. And oh yeah, I almost forgot. There's one thing that we definitely want to get while we are still in Clocktown. And it's basically the side quest guidebook. It's very useful, and nobody ever uses it, myself included. But with this Let's Play, and the attempt to always stay on schedule, this item will be very useful. But actually, first I'm gonna go grab the rupees over here, just so I have them, and I don't forget to get them later in this cycle. Just an easy couple hops and money. If only it was this easy to get money in real life. That's one thing I don't, no, bother is not the right word. Well, by the way, we got a silver rupee. One thing that always makes me kind of wishful is, I don't really know the word for it, but the idea of just finding money like that, 100 rupees just in a chest like that, or in other games finding $100 tucked away, just like a dumpster. If you want to pass through here, you have to say the secret code. And our secret code is 41352. That is correct. Oh, that's right. If you know the code, then you remember, right? Okay, here you go. His dialogue really conflicts with the, like, sighs that he continuously seems to make. He uses a lot of exclamation points, but really we just want to get in and head right out. Because, hey guy, you haven't passed my test, so how do you know my secret code? Nobody but bombers know that code, so why do you know it? Listen guy, you're pretty good. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Link, huh? Alright, that Skull Kid broke our rules and is doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Link a new member of the Bombers instead. This is the Bomber's Notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. You got the Bomber's Notebook. It allows you to keep track of people's schedules. And in a game all about time, schedules are important. Oh. That's basically just saying our job is to help the world. Bye, Jim. Be seeing you. Bye. Okay, so now let's just head to the southern swamp like Tattle was saying. I keep having to look at my notes because this is honestly one of the parts of the game that I forget a lot about. I always feel like there's more to do than I'm doing, but I'm just overthinking it. Stop right there. Have you some errand in the swamp? It is dangerous outside the town, so I cannot allow Oh, a sword. My apologies, sir. It was wrong of me to treat you like a child. The southern swamp at Woodfall lies in this direction. Be careful. No! I'll do what I want. And it's that bird. Oh, that terrifying vulture bird. It's one of those enemies in games That gives you nightmares, despite it not being all that intimidating. But here, the first enemy to terminate field, we got a Chew Jelly. They basically infinitely respawn and have all kinds of, well, hearts or magic depending on their color. And as we head to the southern swamp, we see this.